if he plays against the Steelers, the Patriots will beat the Steelers easily. They may beat the Steelers without him because I've watched them play. Now, I think Ben Roethlisberger, Antonio Brown is a problem for anybody, but they're not really playing in the preseason. But I would say this, that the rest of that team, with no Le'Veon Bell, now they've lost the Bryant receiver for a 4-gamer for drugs. I heard it was pot. He is out, and that kid's a hell of a receiver too, in his own right. But I still think that what I've seen of them, and I don't put much stock in the preseason, but they have looked awful to me. The Steelers have looked awful. And I know they won 11 games last year, but that's meaningless. Last year is meaningless when you go into week 1 of the NFL season. If you're not playing good, you're not playing good. It's that simple. And then you think you can inject your starters and it's going to get any better. It doesn't get better. You just go out there, and if you play four downs and you sit on the sideline the rest of the game, don't tell me you get into a rhythm. What they're doing is what the Redskins should have been doing, is not playing a guy for in a meaningless game for no reason at all. All of these NFL teams, they rest their starters. They don't play them. They play them for 5 minutes, and then they're out. And then they get ready for the regular season, which is all that matters. Those 17 weeks are all that matters. But I still think that on par, they're on parallel with one another in concert, the Pats and Steelers. Based on, minus Brady, they're not the same team, obviously. But the rest of that team is still solid and still good and still won a Super Bowl. And, there's been some changes, obviously. But you can't tell me that they're not at home in Foxborough better than the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's like I just said. I don't think any of it means anything, but I still think, Roethlisberger to Brown is a problem for the Pats. That's their only problem. There's no Le'Veon Bell. Heath Miller is going to be a little bit of a situation for him, but they can handle that. Garoppolo can make up the difference. I don't think he has to play that great to beat Pittsburgh. Their defense, it looks so awful to me. They looked decent against the Packers. That was it. They got slaughtered by the Bills this week. They looked awful, like they didn't even show up.